Looking for the best climbing chalk to dry out sweaty tips and improve friction? We researched over 30 different options, then settled on 8 of the best and most popular choices for inclusion in this comparative, side-by-side review. Whether you like natural chalk or appreciate drying additives, want a simple block, wall, or a big old bag, or even want a tube of liquid chalk instead, we've tested them all. Our expert testers conducted blind tests on at the boulders of Bishop and in the gym, allowing experienced lifers as well as fresh beginners to sample the different varieties and offer their opinions without brand bias. We graded each choice for how well it covers your hands, how much it enhances friction, the mess it makes, and of course the all-important dirtbag consideration: how much do you get for the money? Read on below for our favorites and recommendations. The first product on our list is Black Diamond White Gold. Black Diamond White Gold is the perfect combination of value and performance. Whether you prefer your chalk in a fine powder for thick, cakey coverage or full of hefty chunks, you can have it all in one 300 grams bag, 100 grams and 200 grams bags also available. From the dry air of the high desert to humid climbing gyms in the southeast US, White Gold consistently delivered the extra friction and confidence we needed to focus and climb hard. As with all loose climbing chalk, White Gold produces a lot of dust and is easily spilled. Friction Lab's Gorilla Grip is easier to manage with its resealable coffee bag style packaging that has a narrow opening, but costs over twice as much. Pairing White Gold with a refillable chalk ball is a great way to prevent spills and reduce dust inside your climbing gym. The next product on our list is Metolius Super Chalk. Pinching pennies and stretching dollars so you can afford a rack of cams or massive crash pad? Metolius Super Chalk is the best way to keep costs down and your chalk bag full. This is the least expensive option we tested, and while some testers preferred Friction Lab's Gorilla Grip or BD White Gold, they couldn't discern a big difference in performance in our blind testing. Each bag includes chalk chunks and fine powder, and seems heavier on the powder than the competition, creating more dust, but also making it easier to load into a refillable chalk ball. Large chalk chunks have to be ground down before they can fit in chalk balls, which can be a messy process. Super Chalk was one of the first types of chalk that included an antiperspirant additive to keep fingers and palms from getting sweaty, and this feature can be love/hate depending on whether you have super sweaty or overly dry skin. Anecdotally, our testers described this chalk as feeling silky, fine, and more prone to caking up than other brands. If you like a ton of chalk on your hands, you may prefer Super Chalk. In the process of reviewing climbing chalk, we know firsthand that there is such a thing as too much chalk on your hands and the climbing holds, causing the holds to feel slippery if not properly brushed. Still, for bargain hunters and just about everyone else, the Super Chalk gets it done for a low price. The next product in our list is Mammut Liquid Chalk. For climbers looking for a little something extra to up their game, Mammut Liquid Chalk can make greasy hands feel drier than dry. A teaspoon-sized dollop of liquid chalk completely coats both of your hands in a bright white layer of chalk once it dries. We find that a base layer of liquid chalk can help loose chalk adhere to our hands better throughout a climbing session, causing us to chalk up less. The liquid part of liquid chalk is alcohol, which evaporates quickly, but if your battered hands are covered with cuts and gobies, then you shouldn't use liquid chalk. Sure, it sterilizes, but it also stings, and rubbing fine grains of chalk into your wounds doesn't exactly promote healing. Mammut's liquid chalk is a much better value than the competition. The next product is Black Diamond Refillable Chalk Shot. Many of our testers are primarily outdoor climbers and feel like they can never get enough coverage from a chalk ball. Not so with the Black Diamond Refillable Chalk Shot. Constructed with porous cloth, our testers found they could still get a confidence-inspiring amount of chalk on their hands from this ball without spilling chalk all over the place. For folks who are concerned about dust in their climbing gym, the Metolius Super Chalk Sock is the better ball to go with, since it permits less chalk to pass through the cloth, but that's why our testers preferred the BD Chalk Shot. It's the chalk ball for folks who don't like chalk balls. If your gym bans loose chalk and you need all the chalk you can get on your greasy paws, the chalk shot doesn't disappoint. Thanks for watching and hope you liked it. As always, all the links about the products will be in the description below, so if you want to find the best prices, and more information that we might not get a chance to mention in the video, be sure to check them out.